You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Not, hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
I ain't seen that.
Been in attendance.
We never been. We just had.
As soon as you asked, he said,
You had fun?
I ain't seen that.
yeah, you did.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties. I have been in attendance at a Puff party. You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went.
Now, I'm pretty sure all of you are familiar with P. Diddy and the crazy accusations and allegations he's been charged with. Now, it turns out shit just got even crazier because now Druski and OBJ are involved in the case. What's good, fellas? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, do me a big favor and go down there and hit that subscribe button for me. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into the issue. So at this point, the deeper we dive into the P. Diddy case, the more stories that pop out that meets the eye. Alright, so here's the scoop. On March 7, 2025, an amended lawsuit was filed in Northern California that dropped a bombshell, which included Druski and OBJ as defendants alongside P. Diddy in the sexual assault case. The plaintiff her name is Ashley Parham, originally sued Diddy back in October of 2024, claiming he gang raped her in 2018 as revenge for her suggesting he was tied to the Tupac murder. Tupac is involved in this too. But what's up with this new filing, you might ask? So it's added over 20 defendants, and that includes Druski and OBJ. And there's 20 other defendants. They are all celebrities. We're gonna talk about those later. But since the accusations and the allegations that she proposed are absolutely insane, so let's take a look at this one that she said. So according to the 87-page complaint, Parham says this all went down at a house in Orinda, California. I'm not from California, so if I pronounce it wrong, please correct me, guys. And this happened on March 23rd, 2018. She claims that she met a guy called Shane Pierce who FaceTimed Diddy, and during that call, she allegedly said she wasn't impressed with Diddy and hinted that he had something to do with Tupac's murder. Alright, so fast forward a month, she says that Diddy showed up at Pierce's place with a crew, including the two defendants, Druski and OBJ. And now, after that, things got crazy because she alleged that Diddy assaulted her with a TV remote. A TV remote, guys. Can you guys imagine that? A TV remote. She threatened her with a knife and then instructed Druski to attack her and do the same. So the filing says Druski poured lubricant on her body and treated her body like a slip and slide before raping her. Then it claims that OBJ, referred to as Cornelius in the suit because Cornelius is his middle name, if you guys didn't know, he also joined in on this whole crazy thing. But it's a lot of process. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. So it sounds like this shit is out of a straight up horror movie at this point. Alright, so before we go over further, let me voice my take on this whole entire situation. Now, these are allegations. And they're not light ones. They're serious allegations. And these are allegations and not proven facts. So what I'm thinking is, how the fuck are you still alive after Druski slid across your body, jumped on you after applying body oil, baby lube on your whole entire body? Like, Druski is 300 pounds. I don't know if he's 300 pounds, guys. Let's look this up. How heavy is Druski? Druski is 6'2" and almost 300 pounds. By the look of this lady, I'm gonna give her a rough estimate at 130 pounds. She can't be more than 150. If Druski was to jump on my body and slid across from me, I would literally be paralyzed. Like, my lungs would be crushed. I'd be in the hospital the next day. I'd probably be dead by now. So how the fuck are you still alive if Druski jumped on you? And Druski also had something to say. He clacked back on X on March 9th saying, "The allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure back in 2018. I was broke, living with my mom, without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish." He also said his heart breaks for actual victims, but he's confident that the evidence will clear him. So this is a very valid point. Druski back in 2018, he was an absolute nobody. So I wonder how he could have been invited into these P. Diddy parties. But I mean, if we go back to his 2018's comedy sketches, the timeline does not add up. The timeline does not add up. But we'll see what the court says. We'll see what the court says. OBJ, meanwhile, also replied to Druski's post with his own take. Boy, I'll tell you what, this makes absolutely no sense. I am covered by God. He will prevail. That name will be cleared. Shit's stupid. He also added in a later statement that he's never met Parham and he was never in Orinda back in 2018. So this is not starting to add up. So if we look back at OBJ's career back in 2018, he was on the New York Giants. And some people are even crazy enough to go back and look at his schedule to see if the New York Giants was ever playing in California. So Diddy's team called this a desperate move by Parham or her lawyer, who, by the way, Diddy's team is planning on suing her for $50 million for defamation. And she even claimed that a fake cop that was in cahoots with Diddy tries to cover it up with cash. These are some serious allegations. It's a whole crazy back and forth, guys. So anyways, so what is everyone else saying online? Well, everyone is taking sides. Some people are saying cancel Druski, cancel OBJ, OBJ's career is over, yada yada yada. While others are very skeptical of the situation because Druski wasn't even famous back in 2018. He was a nobody. But there was like interviews of Druski and P. Diddy where Druski wasn't answering some of P. Diddy's questions, and this kind of raises some suspicions. Honestly, this is a little sus to me, but some people are starting to connect the dots. And on the other side, I can also see how these charges and allegations can be used by P. Diddy's team to act as a decoy. Because if you think about it, these accusations and allegations are actually insane. And if they turn out to be proven false, T. Diddy can easily use these arguments, these false accusations and allegations to be used against his valid charges and accusations to maybe poke holes in the arguments and charges. But if this allegation turns out to be true, this will become an absolutely insane development. That means there's even more stories than meets the eye. That means there's probably even a lot more celebrities that are involved in this whole P. Diddy allegation that we don't know of. And maybe in the future, some other crazy celebrities are starting to come out with this. We already know, we already know Will Smith, Leonardo DiCaprio, and a bunch of other people in Hollywood and the entertainment industry are already involved. This will literally ruin their entire reputation and careers. OBJ career done. Just like Deshaun Watson, he's gotta get going. He's gotta retire. Druski, he's gonna get canceled off the internet for eternity. But we should always take these hot takes and these crazy stories with a grain of salt. And like I promised earlier in the video, I will keep my eyes on this whole entire case for you guys and update you guys with all the latest controversies and allegations. So let me know what you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, stay safe out there.
Yo, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Druski, I'm about to beat your motherfucking ass.